Hello everyone and welcome back to the baseball edition of the Casual Fan Podcast, the hardest working, most accurate, most entertaining, and above all else, the most profitable sports gambling podcast you will find anywhere. I'm your baseball betting prognosticator extraordinaire, Ben Holmes. And before we get started with today's slate of games, a quick friendly reminder to like and subscribe if you like the content. Just be a good guy. Just give us a like and subscribe. Come on already. Quickly, yesterday, oh my goodness. The Marlins at plus 150 blew the save against the Braves by walking in the tying run. That whole bottom of the ninth was an absolute nightmare. Luckily, I was fortunate enough to hedge my bets going into the bottom of the ninth. I smelled something fishy was up. The Braves looked like they had one last stand in them to not get swept. So that's a little bit of a lesson for you guys too. If you're able to observe the games and see the flow of the game, see where they're going, don't be afraid to hedge those bets. I personally just choose to hedge enough to get my initial investment back and still hope for the initial team that I backed to win. But however you'd like to hedge, go right ahead. And later that day too, the plus 160 Texas Rangers almost blew their lead as well. They walked 8 batters the whole game, including 3 in a pivotal inning where they gave up the game-tying run. It really looked like the tide was stemming towards the Tampa Bay Rays. Somehow the Rangers put out an extras catching. So yeah, walks galore. You just watch the games and you're just thinking, why do we do this to ourselves? Your guess is as good as mine, but seeing as though we're both doing it, let's do it together. Quick, juicy video for you guys today, because we gotta make it quick. We gotta get this video out before the games start. The Cincinnati Reds are going up against the Cleveland baseball team. The Reds are 5th in average, they're 2nd in OPS, and they're tied first with 75 runs. Whereas the Cleveland baseball team are 29th in batting average. As a team, they're hitting under the Mendoza line for 198, and they're 27th in OPS. Neither pitcher starting today has made it past 5 innings in either of their first 2 starts, and Logan Allen hasn't faced a lineup like this Reds team yet. Give me Cincy at minus 120. Book it. Moving to the always interesting Washington Nationals. Patrick Corbin was an absolute train wreck last night. He's got to figure that out. But that game last night was over before it even began, before the Nats batters even had a chance to make their mark on the game. They'll take that personally. They're tied with Oakland as the biggest favorites of the day at minus 190. But with Mad Max on the mound, I'm comfortable telling you to take the Nats minus the 1.5, and that's even money for you guys. Mad Max, Juan Soto. The Nats are 3-7 already on this young season. They can't afford to lose a series against the Diamondbacks and be so far behind the lead in the NL East. The Cardinals and Phillies, 2 underperforming offenses. Carlos Martinez and Zach Eflin on the mound. I expect a lot of runs to be scored. Give me the over 8 at minus 115. The Dodgers of Los Angeles. You know what they do? They win baseball games. So when you bet on the Los Angeles Dodgers, they win you money. That's kind of their thing. They are 11-2. It's their first matchup against their main rivals for the year, the San Diego Padres, and they're not facing one of their aces. Today they're facing some bum. There's no Tatis. And a minus 155 money line for the LA Dodgers, I'll take that no matter who they're playing against all day long. It's just a safe bet. And of the 11 games they've already won out of the first 13 they played, only one of them was by a single run, and that was the 1-0 victory they had against the Nats earlier in this year. So for me, it's not difficult to take them at minus a 1.5 at plus 105. For this LA Dodgers team, I mean, come on. If it doesn't work out, I'll sleep well at night knowing I put my money in the right place. Good luck to all of you. I believe in the heart of the betting cards, and you can catch my upcoming picks for the weekend slate at my Twitter account, which is Benz_best_bets. Like, subscribe, peace.